these. Laura, if this is standing up here, it's too square. I think we should cut it, like rounded edge or something, because it's
that'd be fine.
Square is good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on, Laura, I'm not there anymore.
Is that finished?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like art.
It really is like food when you think of it. If you can't make somebody taste it without them tasting it, and they have to be able to do it on their own and experience, and that nutrition can get to them. Everybody who comes to my class at the museum is visually impaired or blind. The program is not trying to see something, but use what you got, right? Every Friday, the minute they come in, they make something. Art is like not learning about something, but it's about doing something. HMS kids have cerebral palsy, and a lot of kids have difficulty with movements that a lot of people would take it for granted. For somebody who can't do too much physically on his own, being able to paint and be able to change the color of sculpture. Right there, push. It's a lot better feeling than this person being fed again today. You have to quit. No, Captain. Yeah, simple kids who have simple feeling, they can tell you really clearly in their push face. They want more. Okay, do you see orange? My job is try to find some way to get them to create something. Lovely orange color right there. I did this big sculpture for my students. What I thought was how great it is for a little blind lady to be able to reach up and make huge things bigger than her on her own. And I think it makes them become somebody. It's not like making a little thing, it's a statement.
Yeah.
Awesome. The materials I chose was something they could handle on their own when they have to do it themselves in a smaller scale. They all have if you want to do it in a way that you can see, you can exaggerate the fact that shape of the eyes and stuff. Okay. Now, small area, you have to cut smaller piece because it wrinkles.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you closed it up. You might open and shove it in.
Okay.
Wait, I might give you another bag. My goal was that if they go home, they still want to continue. Nothing to it. You can find something from their kitchen or whatever or ask their friend to come and come home with masking tape, they can start making something. I just want to trigger something, so, oh, I can do it with this, I can do it with this, nothing to it.
And that's when you were working on
Anybody, even little children, when you can say you did this, they don't have to be great artists, but it could start from simple, just moving hands.
Here's the flux.
All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, roll. Let me see. I don't have.
It is try this. Take it out. Go like this.
We draw when you're painting.
Right? I want you to get going a lot more energy than this. Okay. Go ahead and you drew on the. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. See that? Yeah. If you have fun time, it shows when you have fun time.
What the teacher should do is you can make them going on their own energy and their own automatic pilot.
That's right. The wheelchair is not locked.
Okay. Do you want another
Eiko.
color?
It's Eiko.
I think yellow.
She's looking.
Watch the brushes close to your shirt.
Yellow.
It's all right.
All right. Put your pink brush in.
Same color.
And Eiko wear have beautiful clothes.
Okay.
All right.
Color, all right? Just wait one minute.
Let's see if we can use this. There. I think you're worried about this. Okay. Can you reach the
You want
paint?
to use your hands to look at it.
Try that. Try that color out.
Okay, we have to wait till we get you another color, right?
This. You like the blue?
Wait, we have to go through it.
Yes.
Oh, you want to touch that at the same time?
Let's go. Let's try it. Put another color on it.
Go ahead.
Just try it.
Give me a little bit of time.
Try it a little.
I think you can't just do it and then go home and then come back and do it. The creative mind should be able to apply to a lot more things in their life.
It says in his was, we go far. We go far.
Yeah. Great.
The flat was better, Ed?
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that.
If somebody asks, how do you work with these kids? If you look at everybody's needs, it's really not that difficult, because if you can see what they can do rather than what they can't do, you can figure out maybe this kid can do it this way. Some kids can hold their paintbrush backwards and look that way to paint that way. Too tall? Ah! Okay. What do you think? Too tall? Okay. You can do some on the stem if you like. You just should be just open to what they can do and see what they are able to do and find the work based on what they can do rather than they can't do. There's some stuff that has some glue on it here. This, you want to try it? Okay, here. Squeeze. often I go to school, some other schools, and say, well, she's not supposed to be able to do such and such. And but if you let them do it, they can do it. And when they are able to do something, I think it's their eyes would really tell you, you know, how glad they are to be able to do it.
Yeah, very good.
You want more stuff?
Yeah. I think it's enough. It's enough because what? Okay. Try that on the stem and see how it looks.
Very good. Pull. If you have the right mind, I think it's really nothing to it. It's just something simple like a masking tape, or something simple as a little mirror, to be able to show them what they are doing or what they can do. Very good. Pull.
The other people might be coming, so. Keep going, Megan. Very good. Sarah, you want other color than purple?
There's not one formula for painting this way because he has cerebral palsy or whatever. Everybody in HMS have different needs, and even day to day their needs are different. And I think you need to be able to see. And I think being able to see is the same way like raising a baby. Every day the baby acts different, and should I do it this way and do it this way? And I think it's not something I learned from a university or anything. I think it's more like human skill or something, you know. But that's just the attitude, I think. Let's make this person really experience doing painting, sculpture. Make him feel how fun it is to do it. Or, you know, make him not feel like, I can't do it. Make him feel like even the simplest way, oh, I did do it, and I'm proud or happy. And I think that feeling come across to me. That means something to them, and that's good feeling to me.
Like up to here, and then she's seen like not long enough.
Pretty sure. Huh? Yeah.
I think. Like here.
Yeah.
Wait, you bend your leg like this. See, when you go like this,
Yeah, it should be longer.
it should be almost like to here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
You're right.
wait. Like this. Like
That's where it
that.
stops at. Yeah. You
So-
get far.
So nothing.
Got to add on.
You have to.
But if it's easy for a teacher to help them too much and do it for them, that is like robbing their food away from them, or spoon feed them but eating their food.
Almost this long, I think. What do you think? Feel it.
This one? Okay, just go a little crazy with the tape, and then you have to let them be able to taste it, and that become nutrition to their life. And I think that's what I mean by art is like food. Everybody needs it.
Says, Lou, we're going to work with wood next week. Think of something. Well, would she give me a couple of pieces of 2x4, things like that? Wound up making a 6-foot giant.
You should.
She just takes her time with each person, and she actually can figure out what your needs are. She watches and she has try to get a system for you, that you can, how you can create it, she finds out how you can work. It was a lot of fun, and knowing that what you can create, with just your hands and your mind, it was a new experience to me. I never thought I could ever experience anything like that before.
It really does give you great inner strength when you feel it, and then when someone else looks at it and says, that looks exactly like what you said you wanted, and like the wood diorama thing. When I was painting it, I was getting all stressed out, thinking, gee, I know I have bald spots, and they would say a little more to the right, and of course they're not going to do it for me. I want to do it myself, so I went out to an art supply store and bought paints and started practicing at home, and just really trying to persist, because being blind is a frustrating thing. This art class has really helped me tremendously, therapeutically, for my brain and my touch and my sensation.
I just want to ask you, is the nose less crooked? Oh, she told me that the nose was a little crooked before. Is that okay?
By having classes here, I mean, it doesn't look like it. Each person here, in any class, that's a challenge to life, part of life.
Yeah, I want one of the shells for the head. And he I don't know whether it'll be this one.
I think what she's tuned into, at least from my perspective, is that I need her to show me with my hands, since I don't see anything. And she does that very well.
Not go crazy.
I just love the way she encourages us to be as independent in our creativity as possible. The art is what comes from my heart and what I like to do. And Eiko just encourages that. Whatever level you're at, that's where she wants you to be and to do your best.
I'm a color.
You like color. You want the color. Does that make you feel anything? You like?
No.
Well, if you feel mean about it, you feel happy about it, you feel what?
Me.
You feel neat.
Yeah.
Good kind of neat.
Yeah.
It'll make you be proud.
Yeah.
Because you do a good job, right?
Yeah.
What else? Keep going. Keep going.
My main feel proud.
Proud
of myself.
That's good.
I think some kids at HMS
Neat work.
can't feed themselves sometimes. They get fed, but they do taste food. And when they come to art room, they feed themselves through art. It's like, because doing give them strength.
What is this? I'm 11 years old, and I want to do drawing.
And I think that self is built from process of doing art. Tell me what your drawing is about. Me? It's about you. Which one is you, Howard, in this drawing? Both you? This and this is both you. And this is your name. Do you like drawing? Sometimes you call yourself artist. Do you think you're an artist? Yes? When I work with HMS students, some kids have a very little vocabulary, and what they can communicate could be very simple, like red, I want this, I want that. But I think a sculpture can communicate a lot more things. Certain shapes have different energy. That is a lot more of the sentence than one word. And I think for one child to create a sculpture from beginning to the end with the simplest body movement, I think that is telling a big story about herself of wanting to make this, and she's something special because she can make this. That's like a lot of big story she's trying to tell, rather than saying red or blue or want this. It's something about smoother here, rougher this. It's a lot bigger nuances that they can communicate through paint or sculpture. I think that's sort of bigger story than I eat this, I eat that. A lot more delicate communication. And I think that's so important because it makes them really see what they just made, and it makes their work different from others. And that's very important. The student from the museum,
See everybody next week.
the blind student or visually impaired student, when they produce something, they're definitely proud.
Beulah.
She can come out with.
Beulah.
Put her hand on Laura Mae's shoulder, and we can walk on together. Okay. All right. We're walking out here.
Okay.
Process is important, but the product is really also give them good feeling back, because they feel like they can present that to tell something about themselves to the world. If I were to say one thing that would help a teacher who wants to teach kids who have a physical challenge, I think when you think it's hard, it's harder. But when you just do it and figure it out, doing it is not that hard. It's just how you think of it. Sarah, you were so good. They do have the central force of wanting to do something.
What are the titles that he can choose?
He already chose his, and his was We Go For.
We go for.
Honey. For a little while, I had to look into another thing. I hope I'll be able to make it. I can go to the concert. I just want to ask you if they're not less